Most critical thing about a mouth call, if you've never used one, is picking the right call to start with. And the best call for a beginning caller is a straight double reed, no cuts. A lot of times people thought, a lot of years they thought a single reed was the best. It's not. A single reed takes more tongue manipulation to get a high-low sound out of it. Double reed is automatic because one reed is set back from the other reed, and so as you put pressure on it, you get one high note. As you take pressure, the note drops automatically because there's a space between the reeds, and that gives you your double note. So a double reed is the easiest. And the biggest problem that people have after they get to making sounds on a call is they want to call with their mouth closed. You watch a turkey's beak, it's like this. Her mouth moves just like that. Learn to open your mouth with the call. I'll show you. Now, I'm doing this real fast, but you get a high note. Just push on my tongue and give a high note. I'm going to drop my tongue off of it and my jaw into a low note. Now, I'm yelping. Most of the time what we do is we keep our mouth closed and that'll kill a turkey on the right day. That'll kill turkey when he's in the mood. But it doesn't really sound a lot like a turkey hen. Learn to open your mouth. Get the jaw action. Like her beak's moving. If you'll practice that, get that jaw action going and get that high-low where it's naturally and nasally, it's more realistic and you actually have more control over the call that way. You can make it sound like multiple different turkeys. And that's critical too, yes.
Chris, what are you doing with your jaw movement going off to the side a little bit? What's that doing?
Probably because I'm deformed. That's the way I learned to call like that. For years I jaw action where I was straight up and down. And I got to watching hen turkeys on film, and even though they open their beak, their whole bodies move. So all that's coming from their diaphragm all the way out through their vocal cord. And if I didn't have this sinus thing, I could actually yelp with my voice and show you what I'm talking about. And that's how they're doing it. So in order for me to get that same thing out of a call, I've had to not stop my jaw action, but in order to really use my diaphragm and get that nasally sound and force it out, I have to use my jaw in a little bit different demeanor. So instead of opening it completely up, I'm kind of running it warbly, I guess you would say, off to the side and opening my mouth both to get that kind of sound. I'll try to do it both ways. Standard jaw will be. That's the way I used to call. Now, I would have to run a different style call to get the same kind of sound I can call now, because now I'm trying to force it from here. And my whole diaphragm's pushing the sound out. I'm trying to use that almost like vocal cords to get the same sound out of the call. It's just learning to develop calling technique that's more real, and it just took a long time to do it, but that's why it does that, the long and short of it.